I put chapters into this video so you can skip to the topic that you're interested in. I started in 2016 and I will mostly talk about my own experience. Like and subscribe so more people get to see this informative video. This is basically a part 2 of my other Critical Ops hacking video. Share this video to your Discord server so we can make sure everyone understands the history of the hacking scene. Speaking of which, I created my own Discord in the description. Check it out and decide my next video idea. Before I explain how everything began with the hacking scene, I need to explain what root and jailbreaking means. I don't teach how to root or jailbreak your device. I just explain what it is and what it's good for. From 2016 to 2020, you didn't need root or jailbreak to cheat in the game. You basically used emulators or virtual apps to hack. But what is rooting in the first place and why do you need it? Well, root or jailbreaking basically gives you more freedom towards your phone. You can now use apps that require root permissions. Emulators and virtual apps are basically a second phone in your phone. This might sound confusing, but let me explain. Since you can't give your first phone root permissions because you don't know how to root or you don't own a PC, you simply root your second phone. And after the root is done, you can now use cheat software to hack in the games. Critical Force removed most of the emulators in 2020, so you are forced to root your phone if you want to cheat. I forgot to mention that root is only for Android devices and jailbreaking is only for iOS devices. Jailbreaking gives you the same freedom as root, but the steps are different. Let's play a game now. I will show you clips of hacking and you have to guess which one it is. Is it legit, soft, or rage hack? This one was a soft hack.
Breach wins.
I think this one was obvious enough. It was rage hack. This is legit hacking. Now I will explain the difference so you can understand it better. Rage hacks are spawn killing, trigger bot, head hitbox and speed hacks. If you use any of those cheats, you will most likely get a permanent ban after you got recorded or you got mass reported. Soft hacks are ESP radar, team radar, body hitbox and no clip. If you use any of those cheats, you will most likely get also a ban, but it can take some time. Legit hacks are white and champs. These two cheats are the only ones that doesn't ban you, at least not permanently. The first time I touched this masterpiece was in 2016. I only played rank with my friends and loved this game. The higher my rank got, the more I met spawn killers in the game. I basically suffered 2 years straight and hoped that the devs will fix this. But one day, I couldn't take it anymore and joined in a Discord server to learn more about cheating. After some time passed, I decided for myself that I want to join the hackers since the devs didn't do anything about them. This was basically my prime time in hacking. I went to different Discord servers to boost other people for money. The cheats I used back then were free cheats, so I got a ban every now and then. This was also the time where I realized that the known players are also hacking or getting boosted by hackers. I was shocked that these people were able to join in big tournaments and make money, and nobody knew that they were hacking. Let's say Hellcat as example. If you called him a hacker back then, you would just make yourself a clown. But it turned out years later that he was hacking all the time. Same goes for Sentiment and Sensei. Shot also admitted that he was hacking all time long. Isn't this crazy to think about how people just made money by hacking in tournaments? Most of the cheats were free available in this time. Huge cheat publishers came in 2020. They mostly sold cheats for money and had a lot of customers. Free cheats disappeared slowly and scripts became less for an option. Instead of scripts, cheat publishers found another way to create hacks. It became popular, so people abandoned the scripts completely and focused on external cheats or modules. The more time passed, the more expensive the cheats got. This was also the time where big YouTubers like Rose, I hope I spelled that right, Ozay, Coolmark, Cheeseman, and Kippe left the game. Critical Ops dropped an update 1.25 and the game was overrun by hackers. There was a massive hacker wave and YouTubers made a video about it. Listen to me carefully now. This is the time where Critical Ops lost it completely. YouTubers like Twist, Falcom, and Yul Sema had enough and they quitted the game too. More and more players got into hacking and it got out of hand. Remember when there was one hacker once in a while? Well, now you have 5 hackers almost every game. Okay, I admit that's not the case, but you get what I mean. Even Bobby says that he is paranoid if someone is hacking or not. You can hide it very well these days and even hack for months and nobody knows about it. I should also say that if you meet a known legit player, that doesn't mean that he is actually legit. As I said, you can hide those cheats very well these days, so you can never know. The cheats became very overpriced in those years. For some you pay 50, for some hundreds of euros a month. Known players also left their dignity and switched to the dark side of COps. If you already struggled for years to make a good anti-cheat, at least give the legit players their elo back after they lose against the hacker. I have been playing so long and I saw every era of Critical Ops and the improvements of their anti-cheat, and all I can say is that there are minor improvements but nothing that made the cheat publishers struggle creating new cheats. I could still use the same cheat software that was released in 2012 and get to Special Ops with no bans. Something like this is unacceptable and not fair. I will name some solutions, but I really don't know how the anti-cheat is built in the game, so don't take it too serious. These are just suggestions for the devs. Redesign your anti-cheat completely or make major improvements so that it can at least ban the hackers that change the values from the game memory. This should be very standard for a game, since this is the most aggressive way to create a cheat. I don't know myself how to conquer external cheats, so I'm not able to help in this section. I see accounts that are level 26 and they are already elite with 24 wins out of 27 games. Last thing is the report system. I might be wrong, but I think you need 15 reports for someone to receive a temporary ban. After that, devs usually check their profile or the game history to see if they was cheating or not. This is also not good because first of all, you can easily use cheats where you can't detect hacks in the game history or value edits. And second of all, it takes way too long for the reports to be viewed. I suggest to create a new report system where the new improved anti-cheat checks on the profile and the game values changes after the player received 5 reports of cheating. I know I yapped a lot during this video, but I hope that you learned something new, and I also hope that you understand what's been going on all those years. Like and comment so we can drag more attention to this madness. See you guys next time.